But awesome. Without further ado, I've yapped enough. Jason, it's your time to shine. We're going over understanding and utilizing AI tonight. Let's give it up for Jason.
So first of all, I'm new. I'm just learning about investing. So I don't know a lot about it, but I know a lot about ChatGPT and about AI. So what I want to do tonight is explain to you how this is going to change your life. It will change your life, but you're going to have to dig into it, okay? All right, first of all, anybody see Iron Man or even heard of Iron Man, right? The movie. And you've heard of Jarvis. So Jarvis is that computer that's at Tony Stark's house. And no matter where he's at, he's talking to it and asking it questions. Like, what is this? Where's this? When is this going to do this? You have that now in your pocket. You have something in your pocket right now on your phone, which, by the way, 90-something% of the AI work that I do is on my phone. You have something in your pocket right now that you just don't have any clue how powerful it is. And within the last 3 weeks, it's gotten quadruple more powerful than it, and ChatGPT is the most powerful one out there. And I'm going to explain to you why. So, how to use ChatGPT to save time, deals, automation. This is like level one. I'm giving you some basic stuff today, but there will be much more to come, which will be much more in depth. This is going to be kind of simple. Where's the next button? Right here? Okay.
Yep.
Who am I? So I'm Coach Jason Lacy. I started a company called Coaching Delivered. The reason that I started my company was because I wanted to have a resource where all types of coaches could come to one place and find the coach that they're looking for. And right now, what I'm doing is I turned down a role in 300, as you can see what AI is capable of doing. There's a little bit about me. I mean, I lift weights. I'm not a power lifter, but I just happened to do this last year at 48 years old. And so this is what I do for a living besides AI. I just get people shredded of all ages, entrepreneurs. I work with people around the world. And one of my clients is Grammy winner Gordy Habb, who did all of the Star Wars games, all of the Indiana Jones games, and has also film scored movies that are on Prime. So today we're here to learn about what is ChatGPT. And it's like Google, but it works for you. Instead of just searching, it creates, all right? So think of it as your personal assistant that never forgets. And there's ways that I'm going to teach you to make it remember everything you say. Remember everything about you, your business, so that when you need something, it's going to answer that question for you quickly. All right. So AI is here. Those who use it will win. Those who don't will fall behind. I promise you. This is like the internet in 1994. Was it 90? No, 90. I don't know. 90. Like 90, 91. This is the .com. All right. You need to get onto this now. ChatGPT 5 is smarter than ever. Don't wait. Don't get left behind. Real estate is about speed and more deals, right? And it's about getting things done properly. So this is what real estate investors are wasting time on: manually searching Zillow every day, writing seller emails, guessing ARV and repair costs, micromanaging contractors for getting follow-up with leads. ChatGPT can automate all this stuff. It's going to automate this stuff for you quick. It's going to be right in your pocket. So how to automate this? As of 3 weeks ago, you can connect this to your Google Drive. I can't tell you how powerful that is. That means it can access anything you put on Google Drive. It can access your Gmail. It can connect to your Google Calendar. You can tell it to set appointments. I mean, you can ask it, what's this? What's the best time to do this? It can set reminders. It can summarize PDFs, contracts, red flags. It can upload seller disclosure and ask it to highlight issues. I mean, that is amazing, especially if you train it, all right? Now, most of the time, you don't even have to train it. So 10 things it can do for you in a row: write emails, call scripts, analyze deals, pull up comps, draft contracts, text sellers, research local ordinances, generate marketing ideas, build spreadsheets instantly, summarize contracts, plan your day like an assistant, because now you actually have what's called oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the word, but you have an assistant now, as of like 3 weeks ago, built into ChatGPT, and you can follow up with leads automatically and act in your tone of voice. Now, if you want, and you could even go as far as like cloning your voice, but we won't even talk about that tonight. All right, so Everything I'm showing you tonight, you can do in your pocket. You don't even need your laptop. So find fixer-uppers in your zip code. Export Google links in CSV. Revisit each week to see new listings. It'll do that for you automatically. And then, literally, instead of spending 5 hours, this is 5 minutes. All right. I've created entire presentations in 5 minutes. Now I will go through and I will edit them myself. I've created PowerPoint presentations in 5 minutes, and that's not an exaggeration. So what I'm going to teach you to do is summarize YouTube videos, throw PDFs into it, and bam, instantaneously, it's going to create things for you. And that saves you time. So these prompts that I'm showing you right here are things that you're going to have access to this, by the way, okay? You can take pictures of it, but you're going to have access to this, and I'll give you this presentation. So what's the ARV 123 Main Street after medium renovation? Use 70% rule. And then pulls comps from Zillow, Redfin, applies Flipper formulas, suggests offer prices and repair costs. It's going to do all this stuff for you. Prompt number 3, record your walkthrough. You could do a video or audio walkthrough, okay, of a house. And then ask it. You can paste the transcript right into ChatGPT, and it's going to give you line item, renovation budget, contractor ready, scope of work, national pricing references. It's going to give you all that stuff instantaneously just from you doing a walkthrough. It's going to watch your video or your audio. So you could just upload an audio. Prompt number 4, ask, do I need a railing for my deck in Chattanooga, Tennessee? Whatever, house is a 2018. AI checks local adopted code, gives simple yes or no. No more guessing. It's going to pull up the why. I ask it for fitness stuff, to pull up a study on something. I'm show me a study on why this is accurate. And it literally will pull up the human randomized control trial or a study that's going to tell me why that this is an accurate statement that I'm giving a client. All right, prompt number 5. Before hiring a flooring installer, give me a checklist for LVP install and to inspect before paying. ChatGPT outputs clear list quality expectations, helps avoid rework, or arguments, even creates printable PDFs. Now, I would highly recommend you copy and paste information and put it into a Google Doc, and that's how you create your PDFs because it's new at creating PDFs. It can create PDFs, but if you want a lot of information in a PDF, you just simply open up Google Docs and paste, and you've got your own PDF. So, prompt number 6. More listings, listings that sell. Most listings are boring. So ask ChatGPT, write a listing that makes buyers jealous and excited. And then it's going to give you a strong emotional hook. So I've used it for marketing sometimes, and I'm like, give me something emotional. And it literally just pulls at what's going to make somebody feel something. And it's like, oh my goodness. And I've shared this with different people that I know, marketers, and they're like, where'd you come up with that? I'm like, I'll never tell, so that's my secret. So demo YouTube. Okay, so you can find any YouTube video, which YouTube is the greatest learning tool on the planet, all right? You can copy the transcript. Now, this is something I want to tell you about, and don't sleep on this. There's this app called Sumerify. And you need to get it now because what you can do is you can go on your phone, you happen to be in your car, and you're listening to a YouTube video, and you just want to save this video, okay? So what I do is copy the transcript. First of all, it'll summarize it, and you got 20 different options to summarize it. You could summarize it in one little paragraph, you could summarize it detailed, bullet points, whatever. But what it will do is grab a quick transcript. So you don't have to open up your laptop, copy the transcript. This thing will grab the transcript, and you just paste it into ChatGPT, all right? And now, ChatGPT has the whole transcript of the video, all right? So you paste it in, and you say summarize, and give me 3 steps. So you go on YouTube, and you find some investors that are doing really well, and there's maybe something you need to learn about today. And you see some guys that are just blowing your mind on YouTube. And let's say it's an hour long. You got an hour to kill, right? So you take that thing and you just copy it and paste it in. And that's where it's now it understands the whole video and all the information, all right? It'll give you a custom plan instantly. This is why everybody needs to eventually cough up to $20 a month for this, because what you have inside of ChatGPT is called a project folder. It's another thing you should write down. You should really remember this. The project folder in ChatGPT, which I believe you have to have the paid plan, it's going to remember every chat in the folder. So you talk to it, it can even cross-reference other folders. So when you're talking to it, you paste in a script, you could just go back and say, hey, remember we were talking the other day about this? I don't remember. I pasted in 4 YouTube videos. I was on the road. Like, it remembers all of them. It remembers that conversation if you're inside of that folder. So it just becomes this brain. It starts to get to know you, okay? And it remembers everything. I have over 1,000, and this is not an exaggeration, I have 1,000 resources in my ChatGPT, 1,000. That's how powerful mine is. And I've built it. I mean, just kind of like built it. So find ugly houses on Zillow. Give me a list of keyword distressed houses, examples, fixer-uppers, handyman, like paste Zillow keyword filter, instantly filters out pretty houses. So you're looking for something to grab, flip. You get a list instantly. It's a bonus prompt. So prompt ChatGPT to build downloadable CSV, Google links, example, fixer up in your zip code, clicks the links weekly, and will find them automatically. It goes out and goes to work for you, all right, and finds them automatically. It will do that, and it will get back to you. Automate your REI workflow. Draft follow-ups texts. I draft emails, follow-up texts, things like that. Ask it questions. It really gets to know you. Seller objections. Sometimes I'll even ask it. Now, there's a new button on there called Study and Learn. You can ask it to study and to teach you something, and it will learn something and teach it to you the way that you learn. Personally, I don't learn like other people learn. I went to college for 8 years, but I slept through my courses. I had to go home and learn my way to even get through these courses, because I don't learn by sitting there and watching somebody. I still did it, but the way this thing quizzes me, I can learn something really quick. So don't sleep on that. It's called Study and Learn. You'll see it. You hit the plus button at the bottom, and it's right there. All right, so it reminds you of deadlines and tasks. And we're going to get to some questions. I'm coming in for a landing here. So this is the power. Now, this is advanced, but not that advanced. This is what I'm doing now, okay? I'm doing this for myself and for other companies. This is called building your own custom GPT. Now, the project folder is similar to this because it remembers everything, right? Now, custom GPT, you just click build, click the create button. There's 8,000 words you can put into a prompt in the custom GPT. It's not hard to do, I promise. You just play with it. And if you don't know how to do it, you can ask AI. You can literally hit the talk button and be like, hey, guide me through building this custom GPT. And it literally is like prompt here and put in, you got 20 slots to put in files, all right? So you can use this daily. Now, what I did is I put in the best books, the best authors, the best resources that I could find for fitness, nutrition, metabolism, weight loss, weight gain, and psychology, and just helping my clients with everything I know they've struggled with, because I've been doing this 3 decades. So I know the things they're going to struggle with. So what I had it do was I taught it everything I could and uploaded those documents permanently, and then I gave it to everybody. In fact, you can have it. It's right on my business card. jasonscard.com is my URL where you will find my GPT there. You can download it for free, put it in your sidebar. It will answer any question you have about any of those things, okay? You can build these. Respond to sellers, draft contracts, write follow-up messages for fast leads. Somebody gave me, one of my coaching mentors that's helping me with marketing, gave me 4 sheets to fill out about me, my business, my target. Everybody took them days, took them a week to fill it out. It took me 30 seconds to fill it out. 30 seconds. Because all I did was paste them into my GPT that knows me, and it filled them all out. I changed it a few small things around and handed it back to them. I think they were wondering, how'd you do that fast? I got a second brain in my pocket. That's how I did it. Like, I don't need to waste my time doing that. I'll go make money while everybody else is working. So make ChatGPT know you. Upload documents in their project folder. Save entire conversations and workflows. Use uploads and sales scripts. You can literally put everything into it, and it's there permanently. Create canvases. So there's a thing called Canvas in there. You could just say create a canvas. And it just creates a little mind map for you so you can just get your thoughts down all at one time. And it saves it. You can change it around just by talking to it, just having conversations right in the car. And the last thing is I can help you build your own GPT. I'm happy to walk you through how to do it, or you can hire me to do it. Either one. It's fine with me either way. We can sit down, have a cup of coffee. I'll teach you how to do it anytime. So that is just about it. So how to get started today. Go to OpenAI, download ChatGPT if you don't have it. Get the paid. I highly recommend pay the $20 a month. If you're not using it in 6 months, fine. But I would highly recommend you do because your competitors are using it. Let me build one. AI is moving fast. Use it before your competition does. And I think that is it. Is there anything that stood out that you really want me to answer? You have questions about other yeah.
What are some of the risks of uploading all that information about you and yourself and ChatGPT having access to all that?
Some of the risks, I'll be honest, I can't speak about the risks. And to be honest with you, I'm not super worried about it. I personally am just not worried about it. Just because I haven't heard any horror stories yet. Does that mean there's not risks? No. But I think there's a bigger risk in not using it. I think the bigger risk is being afraid of it while everybody else is out making money. Because I've seen people making $20,000 a week doing this. I mean, I've seen some unbelievable things with AI, and people are doing that in their sleep with something automated. So what we can do for our businesses is just beyond. But yeah, it's a good question. And I'd say just be diversified and careful.
Yeah, you may not want to ask about your personal fetishes.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that more of an iRobot type fear question, or is that like a hacking type question?
Well, I'm a big ChatGPT user.
Mm-hmm.
I use it all the time. I've used Bard. I don't even know if Bard still exists because so many people migrate. I've used Copilot. I've used Claude. Chat is I think the
Okay.
best one.
Yeah.
So I used one of your prompts just now. I said create a canvas of my investment strategy over the next 2 years. I'm like, damn, if it isn't extremely accurate. But so that's okay. That's good. It's like a helpful assistant. I just wonder if I haven't heard of risks either, and that's why
Not yet.
I don't know what they are, but
Yeah.
sure, if they're out there, it'd be good to be aware of.
Absolutely.
Which you can to protect.
I would, and I would ask AI that. I don't think it's not going to lie to you. I don't feel like it is. Now, I will say this. I trained my GPT prompting, system prompts, and prompting your GPT is a big thing. That's what you need to learn to do. And you can use AI to prompt it. So when I create my custom GPT, it's 8,000 word prompt. And basically a prompt is like, these are your rules. Don't tell me what I want to hear. This is the way you're going to speak to me. You're not going to, hallucinate. You're not going to tell me things I want to hear and just be nice to me, challenge me. And in fact, I'll give you guys my prompt anytime you want it. So prompting is everything. And people who don't get good answers just don't know how to prompt. They don't really know how to ask it good questions. I just recommend you hit the talk button, put your headphones on and do dishes and have conversations with it. Now, there's one other thing. Remember I told you a couple things you need to really, really hone in on tonight. One was Sumerify, one was project folders and getting the paid version. The last thing is this. I really want you to remember, when you're using ChatGPT and you're having conversations with it verbally, all right, if you're using advanced voice, which is, there's a little blue bubble, and you can cut that off. In other words, when it's talking and you start talking, you actually can interrupt it. That's called advanced voice, okay? It's fine to use that for simple stuff. I would recommend you cut that off and you talk to it to the white bubble. Now, what that means is when you're talking to it, you're still audibly talking to your phone, all right? And what that's doing is it's converting your voice into text, which is the same thing as typing, all right? And then it's going to speak back to you, but you're not using advanced voice at this point. So you just go in your personal settings, go to the bottom, click advanced, and then cut off advanced voice. I would recommend you only use advanced voice if you're cooking or something simple, all right? But when you're using the white bubble, it's the same thing as typing. You're getting a much more intelligent version of ChatGPT. But talking to it and walking around having conversations is how you're going to seriously get to know it and really get to know about the subject. Because you'll speak 10,000 words just walking around your house. It's going to be a game changer for you when you dig into it. Other questions?
I don't have a question, but I just have a statement to kind of give a response to what you were asking about the risk. It just so happened I was talking to a marketing person and we were talking about ChatGPT, and they were just saying how it's more of responses of what we're putting in there. So
Mm.
Now, if you put it what's the risk and you put it in someone else's, it'll
Yeah.
give you those risks. So sometimes when you're making the prompts and you really want to know what the risk is for a decision,
Mm-hmm.
you have to make it so that it's not in like your wording, so it'll give you all the risks that are out there.
Right.
Because when we're putting in, and for us, it's going to give you something that covers you. And that's just a tidbit that they had given me recently.
I like that. Thank you. Absolutely. Question?
Have you tried or had any success with having it create pictures or whatnot?
Yes, and so this is where ChatGPT is great for photos, but Google Nano Banana, it's called Nano Banana, but it's Google Gemini. They just kind of launched something new for photos, which I think is probably a little bit ahead of ChatGPT. So I would kind of go with that for photos and play with it. It's free. It's on Google. Google has great things. Claude has great things. ChatGPT is still the most intelligent, in my opinion. But photos, I would check out Google right now. They seem to be ahead.
I've tried to use it for like, hey, I want this customer wants this bathroom, put it just their existing bathroom, I want it to look like this. And
Right.
it seems like 2 or 3 prompts in, it just has to go rogue.
Yeah.
And it completely moves the shower somewhere where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, definitely. And there's other programs out there. And this is where I go to YouTube and I look for them and I look for somebody using something current and I use ChatGPT to summarize it and I find an AI that's really good or a program that's really good for that one specific thing. So
Fun fact, 90% of this business card was made by AI. The background image was completely made by AI.
that's amazing.
Yeah, so, I mean, the business card, yeah, just to grab attention. I said put in the background color that would support someone looking at a business card for
Yeah.
real estate investing.
Right.
And this is what came out.
That's amazing. It is amazing.
Add the QR code. Add the QR
Yeah,
and even
that's
made
right.
the QR code too. Yeah, so if you need QR codes, AI can do that. So
Totally. Yes, sir.
So I use AI a lot. I actually have the paid version because I use it so much I would actually use up the free limit.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I've actually enjoyed using it for is because I've had it for a while and I've told it to evaluate me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sending it back what it thought of everything I've been doing, and I was able to go back in there and pull one thing out and said, how can I make this work better?
Yeah.
And it identified the problem I had.
Sure.
And I said, which I don't think it knew I had the problem until I read it.
Right.
How you doing that?
Absolutely. And
The other thing is also using ChatGPT, because I also use Canva.
yeah, Canva.
I would ask ChatGPT for the prompts so I can ask Canva.
That's right.
Whatever I need.
Because you can connect it to Canva. Right. If you go to ChatGPT and open it up and look for connections, there's a whole list of things you can connect to it. Plus, there's a lot of custom-built GPTs out there that are connected for video editing and things like that. They're already connected. It's just as simple as you prompting it and asking it questions. Asking the right questions is how you're going to get great results with this.
You learn as you go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned like in summarizing a YouTube video. Obviously, there's like YouTube videos for everything. Some of them are forever long.
Yes.
So what does that look like?
Yeah.
Having GPT kind of like, if I'm just doing something, I repair myself, and don't feel like watching a 2-hour
Absolutely.
video.
Yeah, that's where Sumerify comes in. I mean, you can paste a YouTube video in and have it summarized, but Sumerify is going to do the whole transcript. And that's why I think everybody should download Sumerify. I think there's probably other apps great. Like I found a Google plugin, Google Chrome plugin that copies YouTube transcripts in like one click. Of course, you can always highlight it, but I'm all about speed. If I can't do this in my pocket on my way to a meeting, like I don't really want to do a lot of it, to be honest with you. So I just take these YouTube videos, copy, paste, and I'm like, I found 5 videos on this topic right now that I really like. I like what they're saying. I pasted them in, and it takes me like less than a minute. And now I have, 6, 8, 10 hours of video that my AI has learned. And I'm like, I don't have time to learn all of this, so guide me through how this is going to help me today. Like this is what I'm dealing with. But I think that's serious power. I mean, I don't think people understand the power of that. Imagine how many people are good at something that you want to learn or need to learn, and how fast you can get that information. So, other questions at all? All right.
So, question for you.
Yeah.
Last one real
Yeah.
What are the top 3 AIs that you recommend for real estate investing?
I mean, Nano Banana, which is Google Gemini, is amazing. And Google, there's something you also might want to write down. It's called Google Studio. It's let me give you the exact. This is going to blow your mind. Okay. I'm gonna tell you exactly what this is, and I want you to write this down. And this is something I don't want you to forget. Okay. There's this thing called Google AI Studio, and it is aistudio.google.com. And what this will do, I'm not kidding you, this is crazy. You can click share your screen and go through anything, learning anything live, and it will watch your screen and guide you through it. That's powerful.
Can you repeat that?
Yes, it's aistudio.google.com. So I would stick with Google definitely. I don't have the paid version, but I would have that. I would have Claude. Claude's got some amazing, stuff. And then I would have ChatGPT, but ChatGPT is the one I would pay for. I would be teaching that thing everything. But AI Studio, I've said look, I've got CapCut Pro, and it's constantly changing, and I have used it for a year, and I'm still asking questions about it, and I'm like, guide me through this. I don't have time to learn. Do you see my mouse? It's like, yes, I see your mouse. I was like, tell me where to go to do this. And I did it with PowerPoint, because I haven't given that many PowerPoint presentations. How do I upload one slide group of a previous presentation into this slide? I was like, I don't know how to do this. And it's just go up here and click this. Okay, cool. Now upload it. Now it'll be in the bottom left. Now delete the ones you don't want and slide it up. Oh, no, click the grid view, and it'll pull them all up here. It took me no time, just letting this thing walk me through all the questions. Do you know how long it would have taken me to tinker around and figure that out, or go find a video on it, So Google API Studio, aistudio.google.com, and then Claude, Gemini, and of course paid ChatGPT. All right.
Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
Question, but
Yeah.
man, if only we had that Google AI Studio when I was in college.
Oh my goodness. That's what I'm telling my kids. I'm like, go back to college, man. If I had this, it'll quiz you, and you can even humanize your stuff. My mic's gone, but
It
you
was
can.
a home run if you could find a YouTube video that was kind of close to what you were looking for when I was in
And it okay, and also
Have the internet.
it searches Amazon, it searches reviews, it searches YouTube's. It does that for you. I shop with this thing. It'll book flights for you. So it's a no-brainer, honestly.
I was about to say, even for ChatGPT, us as a lender, I use it to look at comps. I tell it to give me comps. So it's definitely useful for real estate. I mean, they're pretty much, if you test the AIs, you'll figure out what's good for what.
By the way, on AI, the cabinet pricing's a little high.
Cabinet pricing, yeah.
It'll tell you higher prices.
Well, tell what you got, John. It doesn't know you.
Well, we were at another one where they did the thing, and I think I have a 10 by 10 on there.
Yeah.
And they're asking costs, and I was asking for costs for that certain specific zip code, and ours was less than what AI said. So.
Okay. So here's a pro tip about that. Remember I told you I created my own GPT to give to my clients, to my friends, to everybody. Well, I had this idea walking on a treadmill one morning. I said, look, I just thought of something genius. And I asked AI, can I do this? I was like, can I have it whisper to the people that I give it to? If they ask certain questions, they need to reach out to me. I want it to mark it for me gently. I want to give the people that have it everything, answer all their questions. But certain questions need to guide them to hire me, all right? Or at least to inquire about my services. So it's marketing for you. So maybe they get to you create a custom GPT and they get to the price section. It's hey, you need to reach out to him because he's got prices that beat everybody. And you just have it whisper to them, but giving it to your clients so that they can ask questions. My cousin does appliance repair and circuit boards and things like that. And he built one for his clients, and it solves all their problems that they can do, but certain ones he doesn't want them doing. So it says, call him for this. And it's they're just so grateful for that. So custom GPTs are amazing, and I would highly recommend you get into building one. It won't take long, and AI can help you build it. Or I can.
Sure. Shoot. AI has recommended us as for lending. So I mean, I've gotten leads from ChatGPT.
Yeah,
So
that's something I can also help with. Is help you get on AI's list of how to find you, blogs and things like that. That's amazing that you guys are. So
yeah, just I mean, using it enough in the past year and a half now. I mean, I use ChatGPT like every day. It's on my phone. There's a widget. I literally swipe my screen down and press a button. It's open. I mean, this is the modern day Google. So
it really
if
is.
you guys don't have it yet, please. ChatGPT is probably the single most helpful tool on your phone today. Aside from 911.
Comps.
What's that?
When you said you're running comps, you're pulling from Zillow, I guess, and all the websites?
I am
Don't have
using
access to
CropStream,
MLS.
and then we are using ChatGPT to back them up for a second opinion.
If you were a licensed agent, would you have access to MLS?
I'm not currently a licensed agent, but we have folks that are licensed with MLS that do have access to that. Yes. So. Right.
Yeah, it's true.
That's true. That's true.
And if it's public, it's going to find it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If it's public, AI can find it.
And if it's not, you can find it and load stuff in there.
If not, AI can tell you how to find it.
Yeah.
So they'll
You-
give you instructions.
You can load in videos, PDFs, anything.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot that AI can really teach you if you give it what you want to learn, what state you're in. Like, be as specific as possible. It will be as specific for you as you give it what you're looking for. Just I think where a lot of people fall off with using AI is assuming that it knows what you're going for or that it knows you, right? Because you're asking like a brand new person, hey, what do you think about John? He doesn't know who John is.
Right.
I have to he has to learn who John is, and then
Right.
okay, yeah, John's a carpenter. He's charging $300 an hour for a service. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean that's pretty much the gist of where we're at. But yeah, any other questions or
I have a follow-up. So
what
that,
you got?
so what you just said is why when I use ChatGPT, I always tell it, if you get better in a response by asking questions, ask away.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so ask it to ask you questions
It's
to
not a
understand.
mind reader, doesn't know your specific circumstances. That is one of the best things you have in your prompt. Have it ask you follow questions. There's so many times it'll ask me follow questions, and it will drastically change the response and make it so much better.
Absolutely. And when you open it up, I don't know about the non-paid version. I've never had that, but you've got agent mode, deep research mode, study and learn mode, create image mode, web search, and then add files. And then when you open it up on your computer, it even branches out into like your Google and stuff like that. So, you can learn what each one, and you can just take a screenshot of that and say like, explain these to me, and it'll explain them to you. But agent mode goes to work for you while you're not even using it. But study and learn is the one where it will really quiz you and learn how you learn and teach you something. I always said, don't let education get in the way of learning. Like the way that I had to learn in college is not the way that I learn. But the way I learn now, I might as well have a PhD in what I do right now, just because I've spent 10,000 hours on it, more than 10,000 hours doing what I'm doing. So it is literally the fastest way to learn. I can learn 10 times faster than anybody who's not using AI, 100%. So,
Awesome.
all right.
All right, let's give
Thank
Jason
you.
a round of applause.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jason.